Are we back? Oh, wait a minute. The game's not showing. Hang on. No one said anything. There it is. We're back. I don't know what happened there. We're getting an unstable connection right now. And I don't know why. Hopefully it sorts itself out. Hopefully. Right. Oh, I left the FAP up there. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Right, let's repair our gear. Oh, that's the wrong gear. This gear. There we go. We need to go and get some more damage enhancers, I think. And yeah. Let's head over to Medusa. Is the stream settling now? Can you hear me? Yeah. Should be able to. So we're going to need ones. We're going to need fours. Sixes. 8, 9, and 10. Bye-bye, peds. I knew you not very well. Right. So that's enhancers. Now, I'm not sure about the best place for pills. I just tend to go to knees. I don't know if it's the best price or not. I can't be bothered to check, but I need a couple of hyperstims and a devastim. Okay. The hell? Right. A couple of hypers. Hyper. I guess a couple of devas as well. That'll sort us out for a bit. I've actually got some Neurostim A as well. So we'll see how that goes. Right, let's head out to Ola 63, 8, whatever it is. We have a Mindoc sponsored giveaway today. It's a refill pack. Large. Hang on, let me get that actually started. Whoops. There it is. There it is. So if you're interested in a chance to win that refill pack large... Oh, wait. Wait. I need to check something a minute. Yes. The upgrade packs, sorry, the starter packs are back up on the they're back up on the web shop. They were polled to make the balances fairer. There's Tsunade. Thank you for the divine. What am I doing? Oh, okay, yeah. Um So, yeah, the giveaway is a starter pack refill large worth 20 USD, 200 PED. So if you're interested in winning that one, the giveaway is up and running now. You need one or is it 10? Yeah, 10 Aki bits, which takes you no time to earn on the stream. So you just need to watch for a bit if you don't have any Aki bits. But those of you who have been on here many times will have plenty of Aki bits. Right. What am I doing? I can't even concentrate. Here we go. Do a tata straight in there with the ticket. Good luck. My throat's a little bit hoarse today. I was up quite late doing a June stream yesterday. Still didn't get that ornithopter built. Oh, wait a minute. I have not... I forgot to buy ammo. Awesome. Let's do 600 of this. And then 50 of this. You're not au fait with Twitch. What's an Akibit? So it's like my channel points. It's just renamed to Akibits. You know, for Akai, Akiran. And Twitch has its own thing called Bits, which is like a paid currency type thing. So it's kind of, you know, naming it similar to that, really. Right, let's pop some stims. You went to a Nine Inch Nails concert. Was it good? Channel points. So you kind of, if you look at the bottom of the chat, you can see there's channel points. That's the Twitch ones. But if you do exclamation mark points or exclamation mark Aki bits, you can see your Aki bit amount as well. There you go. See, so you got plenty, as you should have. Oh, damn it. Hang on. Sort the pet out in a minute. Yeah, so yeah, on another June stream last night, I was trying to get the Ornithopter, you know, gather the materials for the Ornithopter. We've unlocked the Ornithopter schematic, but I need aluminium and lots of it. I also needed a lot of cobalt paste. We managed to farm a bunch of cobalt paste yesterday, but sadly, it took so long to get the ray amplifiers for the new cutter ray that we didn't get around to getting the aluminium for the needed for the Thopters, so a disappointing first loot. Right. Output amp. There we go. So yeah, yeah, we spent ages going around the Chome facilities trying to find the Ray amplifiers. We found one chest with one stack of Ray amplifiers in. Thankfully, it was enough to make the cut array. It was 5. So we managed to make the cut array in the end, but it took so long to get around those Chome facilities. I mean, they're massive. The map is deceiving, right? It doesn't look like a huge map, but it's actually it is actually fairly big anyway. But the fact that you've got all these kind of caves and instances that you roam around in as well, it just makes the game so much bigger. And then there's the Northern Wilds or whatever it is, which is the PvP area, and it's basically a whole new map, as far as I gathered from watching someone else's stream the other day. Whole new map, so it's pretty big. Another disappointing loot. Yeah, I don't know how long we'll be able to do my Eomons, to be honest, if the loot's going to be like this. You know. It was like this yesterday, pretty bad. Everything giving half or quarter loot. You had any good hits, Photon? I haven't really been paying much attention. Wow. There was a 52k old Fred late last night. Wow. I imagine Miss Watson and Bear will be kind of pissed about that because they only managed to get this 4k out of it. And they missed this big one. Nothing yet. Okay. Only started on Eomon this past hour. Okay. Are you doing stalkers? Can you do them in your spina? I think you've got a bit of a problem with stab, haven't you? Or is it cut that you've got a problem with? You get deflected in the spina. Okay, all good then. Oh, a global. A global, but it's not cost to kill. Oh, it might be. 62 ped. I don't know. It's a bit low. About 70 HP. Okay. I'm not sure what my max hit is. That was 64. 48. Deflect. 67. 90. I think you've got more stab than I have, so... Because according to the wiki, these are mainly impact stab. And there's no mention of cut on the wiki. I don't know how true that is, but... You've got impact and stab as your main protections, right? Yeah, 100 in imp, 98 in stab. These must be like Fugger Barber to you then. Easy meatball. We're out here looking for is the spicy meatball. Yeah, I don't think they do. 69. Yeah, yesterday was disappointing on these. Really didn't get much out of them. Not even a 500 pedder. We'll see how this goes. If you have just joined us, we have a sponsored giveaway by MindArt for a starter refill pack, large, worth 20 USD, 200 ped. Exclamation mark ticket. If you want a chance to win that one, you'll need 10 Aki bits. You can earn that easily in 10 minutes by watching the stream. You also will need an account, because I will need your full in-game name to be able to redeem it for you. Come on, we need a hit. I can't really go through all of yesterday hunting. Well, not all of yesterday, but a lot of yesterday hunting these and nothing. And also today, nothing. Yes, I'm on 63. Has anyone found any stuff yet? Or is this the migration of no unlimiteds? I mean, what's going on? I don't see anything, guys. I don't see anything. This is not good, is it? The only thing I've seen is modified shadow. No weapons. No weapons whatsoever. I hope I get something this year, because I hit this so hard last year and got naff all. Any more discoveries? No. No more discoveries since yesterday. So I think on the Molmans we had the electrocution chips 1 through 5, I think. And then on the Eomon we've had 6 through 10 so far. Alright, bear with me. The L dropped first, then the unlimited came a few days later. Yeah, this is what I mean. I said yesterday, I don't think the stuff's in the loot yet. But you know, if what are we looking at then? Are we looking at unlimited electrocution chips? Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Which isn't... It's not great, is it? To be honest. Not with that 20% heal debuff. Right. Well, I am playing June. Yeah, I feel like they dropped so many Omega Sun C80s and 120s last year that they're not going to drop any this year. Are these still going to be able to drop, you know, perfected Tegratovs and Slugstorms, though? That's the other thing. Another global. That is low, that one. Nice little vista, isn't it? Yeah, we should hopefully be back on June tonight. So look out for that. I will do some offline grinding to get the aluminium, though. Just takes so long to get this stuff. Hey, Super Press, how you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, it's like it's just weird, right? You got a chip, and if they do an unlimited one, right? An unlimited electrocution chip, like 20% healing debuff. So in order to counter that, you need to run a Tesla pod, right? Just to get normal healing, and then you're getting damage taken off of the Tesla pod for no reason whatsoever. Then 20 ped. And then you've got a Mind Force implant that's debuffing your damage output. I mean, season of the debuff, I think. You know, I suggested having an electrocution chip of some sort, but my take on it was that it did stunned the mob, so that it didn't attack you for like a short period of time. Not this. This is not what I envisaged. You're tired and broke. Oh dear. I'm guessing yesterday didn't go so well. Yeah, we've only got like 2 hours worth of pills, so I don't know. If it's still looking crap after 2 hours, then I'm just going to go off and do my Aris dailies. Wow. Another shit loot. Come on, where's the 500 pedders? I see everyone else getting. Some vitamin C drink with coffee chaser. Oh, that's lovely. But you know, you guys, if you ever see me, you know, streaming Dune, please come and check out the stream. If you're not interested in the game, a lurk, you know, a volume set to 1 lurk is really appreciated, just to bring up my numbers and hopefully get some more people watching the stream on the Dune side. I'd like to build my audience over there a bit more. So any help you guys can give me is greatly appreciated. Another shit loot. I'm going to do both. I've got stuff I'm trying to do on Aris, so I'm just trying out migration to see how it goes, and if it's going to be like everything else, then there's going to be no more migration for me. So it's as simple as that. You know? And stupidly, we ended up getting a times 100 modifier doing that one run of the lowest Mayhem Assault, which would have turned out to be like an 8k loot on the Eomon. Or 6 to 8k, depending on input costs, right? Same as always, isn't it? Always get the multipliers on shit mobs. Good for you. Come on. Where's the loot, meatball? Show me the loot. Whole day the loot is a bit dodgy. Yeah, well, I mean, this is what's going on. Everyone's getting shit loot, and then a few people are getting 5 digits. That's what's happening. It's pretty much what happens most years. It's just a bit more obvious this year for some reason. Yeah, I think I've put about... Yeah, this month it's been about 100, so... It certainly feels that way. You know, Daiso... I feel sorry for Daiso, to be honest. He hit an Aculus and it popped his 2000 multiplier. It's like on an Aculus, right? Such a wasted multiplier. I feel sorry for the guy, to be honest. He's you know, he doesn't do small stuff at the best of time. And then one random Aculus has screwed him. Yeah, I mean, this is the kind of the thing, really, is it's so hard to just carve out an even return. You have to suffer a great loss before something pops to then bring it back to even, and that's a difficult pill for a lot of people to swallow. Right, are we warming up now? Oof. Yeah, I mean, I hit those P400s hard last month. Nothing. Just nothing. It looks like a lot on Entropia Life, right? You go to my mining stats and literally everything's a Hoff. Or it was. And it still equates to a massive loss. So best multi on Aris was 200 times on Verderon. Well, that must have been fairly chunky. Depends which Verderon, I guess. Morning Orca. 2k. Yeah. Yeah, they're a pretty chunky mob. Most of them are anyway. Decent multi there. Another crap one. Hey Chai, welcome in. Well, we've only just started, but it's a bit meh at the moment. Yesterday wasn't good. Just everything was a loss across the board. Like today, we really need to see, you know, at least one 500 pedder. But nothing's happening. But we've also been enjoying playing June Awakening. So make sure you check that out, Chai, if you haven't already. Hopefully it should be another stream later tonight. Like I said earlier to the rest of the chat, I'm going to grind out the aluminium stuff myself, like off stream, because it's just dull to watch me doing that. And then hopefully later on when I get a stream up, we'll have all the ingredients to build the Ornithopter and start exploring properly. Oh yeah. Well, the items are soon not going to cost an arm and a leg at this rate. Get crit. Yeah, sadly I don't have any more P400, so I can't keep dropping in underground and stuff to tease out a big loot. But even doing that, the mining is really annoying because you end up finding, you know, Listerium and crude and crap like that, you know. And it's soul destroying trying to pull that up. You know, hundreds of peds of list is not a fun experience to pull. It takes so long. So, you know, with the higher input TT cost stuff, you should not be finding low TT pull stuff like list. Well, apparently these things drop the mod Exca. They also apparently drop the improved Exca, so... You know, hopefully... hopefully I can see one, but I can't loot shit, so... Getting a lot of crits down, though. Someone else is here. Wow, another disappointing loot. Get back on my perch. Right, we're halfway through the first pill. I think... I mean, it depends, really. It depends, I guess. If I get a decent Hoff and, you know, that gives me peds to keep going, then I'll keep trying migration. But I think after today, if there's still no unlimited stuff dropping, I'm probably just going to pause and wait and see. And if it's only those unlimited electrocution chips that we hypothesize might drop, I might not bother altogether, to be honest. 20% debuff on healing is not fun. If it was 5 or 10, I could probably swallow that with the 20% on the Tesla pods. You kind of counteract it a bit, but 20% healing debuff. That's, yeah, that's a hard pill to swallow. Not pillow. That's a different thing altogether. Yeah, but at the moment, it's not feeling like there's a huge amount of purpose to this. Other than farming summer boxes. which, you know, they don't have a ring, and the Mind Force implant has yet another debuff. So, season of the debuff, guys. Season of the debuff. Take one meatball into the shower? No, I take two. I think I should go and do Kane84. Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. I think I probably should just go and do Nonnas instead. Nonnas and Decimas. Welcome to the chat. Today we have an active sponsored giveaway by MindArc for a starter pack refill large worth 20 USD, 200 PED. If you're interested in winning that one, it's !ticket in the chat. You'll need 10 Aki bits to purchase a ticket. If you followed, then you'll have enough Aki bits. If you've been watching for a while, you'll have enough. I will need a full in-game name for the winner, so please make sure you have an account and a full in-game name for me. Otherwise, I cannot redeem it for you. This is awful. This is awful loot. Oh, what keeps happening to my slots here? Like, this is supposed to be divine, not my Strider. What's going on here? Let's make it that. Oh, L. L first might help. Right, let's do that. Let's do that. And then divine. For goodness sake. Like, while I'm busy doing stuff. And that one is that. What's with the crits? Yeah. Awful loot at the moment. Absolutely awful. I don't know if I don't know if I can do this for 2 hours at this rate. Not good loot. Not good loot at all. I don't know, I just haven't seemed to get a break for so long now. What's this one got? What are you supposed to do with that? 23 paired, it's like a third of the cost. Oh, I need to make sure I take some animal hide up to Aris with me, so I can complete my cushion core clicks. Apparently it's crit my ass time as well. I need to divine again. $120 ped. Bit too little, too late, I think. Yeah, 92.5 or 92 point. I can never remember what it is. 92 point something, I think. Constant fucking crits right now. It's base 92.2. But with the amp on it's 91.4. No weapon is a ped printer. Anyone telling you that a weapon is a ped printer is lying to you. Or the alternative is, it's my account. There's an issue with my account. Because I can't seem to do anything right. I don't think it's even that sports. I think it's something more meta than that. I think it's, you know, it's about like total skill or something like that, or being in the top 5 societies, or you know, that kind of thing. Top 5 most skilled societies. I think it's something like that, to be honest. Another crit. You know, which is why you still you see the same people getting stuff again and again and again. And I think it's because of that. Hey Angel, how you doing? And thank you. I need it because we're not getting anything at the moment. Where's my Hoff, bro? It's looking sus now. Someone else already got the mod shadow. Asteroid something or other. I can never remember their full name. And Danutu already found Improved Angel as well. Oh, I forgot to pick up the daily. What'd you get on the daily again? Is it just Nova or something? Can't remember. New Mind Force. Well, we haven't seen the unlimited stuff yet. Is there going to be any? Another low global. Yet another person getting 500 peda on Eomon. Come on. I think, you know, it's looking like I'm really just going to have to use the starter pack gear forevermore. That's it. Blazer, right. No, that's the long one, Milecat. The long mission. Circuit Circuit breaker, circuit taker, whatever it's called. Another piece of shit loot. 21 ped on a 60, 70, 80 ped kill. Circuit taker, that's the one. Uh-oh. Whoops. I hit the wrong thing, sorry. Sorry. You got... I accidentally timed you out instead of deleting your posts. I'm so sorry about that. Hang on. Hang on a minute. You're going to want to change that now, Orca. You know how loot is sometimes. It will get better. Well, it hasn't for a very long time now. A very, very long time. You know, it just pisses me off that that 1x100 hit on those stupid Assault Molman 01s, you know? It's just... That's why... For God's sake, with these crits. That's why I say the loot engine just doesn't give a shit. It doesn't care. There's no loot pool, you know, personal loot pool understanding or anything like that. It doesn't care. You go and do Chirpy and it gives you a 300 pedder, you are fucked. Well and truly. Hey Jerry, how you doing? Orca, are you back now? Yeah, I put you. I did it by accident. Because I was deleting your post. You're gonna need to change that now, pronto. Thank you. Another Vanity Hoff. Yeah, this is the said chip. No, it's not, as usual. Oh, fuck off. These crits are getting ridiculous. Literally only just got back there. Where's my divine? Huh? 70% of the time it's supposed to bloody work. More like 70% of the time it doesn't work. Yeah, this is the chip. 50 DPS. Yeah, you go and change that immediately. Change it immediately. I haven't seen any ELM at all myself. None. So yeah, the chip does an interval of 600 to 1200 damage over 24 seconds. But it has decreased healing debuff for 20% over 6 seconds. It's a bit strong, that 20%, given that the Tesla pod only gives 20%. You can double it up with the arsenistic. The problem is the cooldowns. It'll be in the same cooldown group, right? Let's have a look. So, I don't have any arsenistics. I can't check. But the cooldown group on this is 6. It's for 6 seconds, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but the problem is that the Tesla pod's hitting you for 20% of your health every 10 seconds as well. Thank you, Angel. So, cooldown group for this is 2. So, yeah, I guess you can use them together. I wish I had an arsenistic fen, but, you know, heads being what they are at the moment. Another fucking crit. What's going on here? Let's get the pet back out. I don't know. I just feel the 20% is a little bit strong. It's a little bit strong. The thing is, if you're pulling out arsenistic and electrocution chips, right, you're wanting the extra damage because what you're fighting is tough, big, and likely hitting quite hard. To then get a heal debuff against something difficult like that, it feels a bit much to me. So, I don't know. I haven't used it yet, so... because it wants light mind essence as well, that's another thing. Not light. What's the other one? Is it light? Can't remember which one's which now. This one can use... Icewind, thank you for the tier 1 4-month subs. Thank you so much, sir. Very kind of you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back into the stream. Sometimes you just have to support your local ASMR person, even though you're in a handover meeting and can't listen to the golden voice. Thank you so much, Icewind. Oh, wow. Things are going real bad. Things are going really bad. Should be doing audiobooks, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've offered to do voiceover for the game, but, you know, they're still not doing it. Come on, I need a Hoff. What's going on? What is this loot? I don't think we've got 2 hours in us, to be honest, at this rate. This is ridiculous. I don't know why again and again I have to suffer this crap loot. Hang on a minute. I thought I'd have... What are you doing, you stupid game? What is this rubber banding? This is shocking. Shocking returns. Absolutely shocking. Stupid thing. Shocking returns. Yeah, 95% my arse. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think we give migration a miss. We'll go back up to Aris, I think, after this next pill. You know, it doesn't seem like they're dropping any weapons. So I've killed enough of everything lately to be getting a decent hit. And what does it do? Times 100 on a 100 HP mob or whatever it is. So I end up with 22 ped. Great. Should have been an 8k loot. 6 to 8k loot, but no, we get 22 ped. It's the mob that gets it. Okay. But, like, how does that work? Is it... Because that's not the same as a regen debuff, right? Oh, wow. That's... I feel for you there, Jerry. That sucks. I mean, that's... I mean, that changes things a bit, right? That definitely changes things a bit. It just, you know, from the description, that's not obvious, and is also, like... In my mind, it sounds more like it's a PvP thing, because... You know, the only enemies you'll kind of come across that heal with a heal kit, right, are other players, right? Because the mobs only regen. Now, does the debuff do the regen, or is it only active healing? I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Yes, it would be amazing if it affected regen. I'm just not convinced it does from the description. Let me... Hang on, let me do something I haven't done and should have done already. Is hover over the description. Decreases... It says, decreases the efficiency of healing tools and effects. So that also means... Medistims, right? But it doesn't say anything about mob regen. Which isn't really an effect, it's a core mechanic of everything, right? But I mean, it's good that it doesn't apply it to you. That's good. So thank you for clearing that up. I haven't used any of these yet. So... It's another crit. Player health, I think. I think it's a PvP thing. You know, unless someone can clarify that it also affects regen. I don't know if Socrates is lurking or not. Let's have a look. No. Takes a load of light ME. What's the DPP then? Yeah, I think it's pretty much a PvP thing, right? You know, being electric as well. Not many people are protecting against electric in PvP, right? What's the range on it? 62-meter range isn't enormous. This one's 58. So it's not massive range. Like, you'd want that to be quite a bit longer than that, really. So you think me carrying around too much stuff is causing me more crits? The problem with testing anything like that is it's so difficult to do because the waves of crits and stuff happen over such a long period of time. And the waves can be different each time, different magnitude, right? So there's variability there. So it's super difficult to test something like that. Hey Raven, how you doing? We're not doing very well on the loot, unfortunately. I think we're gonna run out of ped before long. No, it keeps spaffing out 5 digits to everyone, so that means the rest of us have got to pay for that, right? Alright, well I could try that, but it's just I need so much stuff. It's a real pain to carry everything around. Yeah, I mean, I've got most of the stuff in the vehicle already. And I'm still carrying a load of shit around with me. Yeah, I've got a vehicle and a trunk, you know, container up on Aris at the moment with most of my stuff in. So, yeah. I think once I can get that Aris armor sorted out, you know, to like improved, I can not have anywhere near as much armor because I can just rock that most of the time. Actually feeling quite sick right now. Where's the friggin' loot? Again and again with this shit. They've had enough. Yeah, I really need to pull my finger out and get another contract now. I said this, it's because they keep spapping out 5-digit HOFs. You know, someone's got to pay for that, and basically that's the rest of us who are not blessed. Captain Fail TV, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. And Sunrise TV, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Make sure you're in the giveaway for the large starter refill pack, $20 value, 200 ped, sponsored by MindArc. Exclamation mark ticket in the chat. I will need a full in-game name, so if you win, you'll need to respond to me with that. So having an account is a prerequisite of the giveaway. If you do not have an account and are not going to create an account, then I'm going to have to re-roll the giveaway. Oh, I really need some better loot than this. I really do. Nope. Yeah, but they don't drop anything I want. That's the problem. You know, I quite happily take a Perf Teg. I quite happily take a Slugstorm. Quite happily take an improved excavator, a mod excavator. What do the LTs got? An augmented 38, which I don't think we've seen drop forever. Not worth. Oh dear. Well, best of luck next time, Captain Fail. My underground P400 runs were terrible. They stopped dropping the Annihilator and the camo arms last year. which is why we ended up with the Omegaton C80s and C120s. But it doesn't look like they're dropping those either this year, so we may get unlimited variants of these electrocution chips, but I don't know. We'll have to see, but nothing's dropped yet. Unlimited. Except for some armor, you know, improved angel and some mod shadow. Nothing else. Yeah, nothing there. Yeah, I don't, you know, they're not dropping those old camo arms and Marber BGHs anymore. Yeah, another 500 peda. Terrible loot. Yeah, they're just not dropping anything. Well, tune in for that later on tonight, hopefully. I'm not 100% sure whether I can get another stream out tonight, but I'm hoping I can. So just make sure you watch out for the June notifications and hop on that. Yeah, I've already been streaming it, Chai. Have you not seen any of the notifications? Another shit loot. You're busy at work. Okay. I've been doing it in the evening. So... I think that was a rare... That was a rare blocked crit. Yeah. 0.0 damage crit because it got blocked. Different kind of hit. Yeah, I don't see a Socrates lurking at all. Must be busy today. There are many others streaming today. Oh, Mary's streaming. I didn't realize. Tsunade is streaming. Scotty's streaming. It's casual 9-week vacation. When does that start? I'm not sure. Does it start at the very beginning of migration, or is it a little bit after? Surely it's a little bit after because, you know, someone's got to hit the button to turn the unlimited item drops on, right? Another 500 peda drops on Eomon Young. I mean, just... what is going on? What is going on? The Aris one, they did reduce it a bit, but some of them are still a bit chunky. But some of them are a bit lighter, so I don't know. You know, if you're like going hell for leather trying to get these daily vouchers, then it's more doable now. Yes. If you're being more casual about it, the AI is still not worth doing for one voucher, personally. If it gave 5 vouchers all day long, would be worth doing. All day long. Yeah, it still takes, I don't know, it still takes a good couple of hours to do it. Depending on your DPS, right? Oh, very nice. But yeah, the DPS on that is a little bit limited, so it might take a little bit longer than 2 hours. It just depends which AI mission you get given. I tend to pick it up every day. Excuse me. I tend to pick it up every day because I get a good idea about how long it's going to take from doing my normal daily stuff. And then I can make a decision based on that, whether I'm going to continue with it or not. So yeah, it's worth picking it up every day just so you get an idea. But yeah, most of the time I just let it expire. Like, if you get the one with, like... with Kali-based warriors in it, that one tends to be quite quick. Because the Kali warriors, you can just do warrior elites, right? So you can get that one done in no time. And the rest of the mobs are normally not too bad on that. They dramatically reduced the requirement for the coordinators. Finally! He can come back and listen. Thank you for the sub, Icewind. Much appreciated. Vacation in 19 minutes. Do you have the same kind of holiday as Mindark, Icewind? Is that what you're telling us? Got him. You've planned it well, have you? You've loaded up all the mobs in migration for your account, and then you're taking a massive holiday to grind migration to good end. Yeah, is that it? Is that how it works? Yeah. This is not going well at all. There is... there's a cooldown on the gamble. You can only... Yeah, it's like every... I don't know what it is. 30 seconds, 60 seconds. I don't know what it is. There's a cooldown. If you have just joined us, today's giveaway is a Mindoc sponsored starter pack refill large. Exclamation mark ticket in the chat to make sure you're in with a chance of winning that. Mary, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. How are you doing, Mary? Been migrating? Yeah, I've never had that. Icewind never had that. I told you what you need to do, Mary. You just gotta go all in. Have some confidence and get that mic set up. What are you on about? You gotta stop saying these things. I end up with people in my Discord DMs accusing me of being a Mindoc shill and employee. And then making out I'm not British as well. The fuck? The actual fuck? Hey, Daiso. I'm really from India. MA call center. Wow. Wow, wow. Oh yeah, M&S all day long. All day long. M&S and Waitrose. Stay out of Tesco. What? And lightly over the age of 70? What the fuck? I know my camera's not great, but shit. That was that another big Eomon not coming my way. Yeah, there you go. 1,000 ped. I like to be able to walk around the shop without bumping shoulders with shirtless fecks drinking lagers on their way around the shop. No, I definitely do not shop in Morrison's. Icewind, you can go off people. Yeah, yeah, the... What a sad state of affairs our country is these days. You know, my master plan, right, is win the lottery, right, become extremely rich, then anti-gravity drives will become a thing magically, and I'll take a selection of good British people and we'll start a new Britain on a new world. The lag to Entropia might be a bit rough though, that's the only problem. Why would that be your idea of hell? Surely living in London, you want to kind of do that more than I do. We should stand together, not apart. Yeah, but only the city of London. That's only that small bit inside the middle of London. Oh, God's sake. Got me. It got me. Yeah. Another shit loot. British pub cuisine. I mean, it's so hit and miss. You know, it's really 50-50. It's probably more like 70-30 that your traditional pub food's going to be a bit shit. You know, it's a smaller proportion of the pubs that you're going to get a decent meal in. Really is. Crouch. He's up the crouch end. Yeah, trying to find a good roast dinner in the UK pub is harder than profiting in EU. Yep. Yeah, I don't bother with carveries anymore. They've all turned shit. They're all terrible. Like, the quality of their meat's awful. The cooking's awful. The potatoes are always a soggy mash of oil and starch, you know? Instead of having nice, fluffy, crispy on the outside roasties, they're awful. Yeah. We've got a place here in Cheltenham. It's called The Ox. And they're awesome for the steaks, but I haven't tried their Sunday roast, but I've heard good things, so I need to go and get a Sunday roast there. Although this isn't really the weather for it. A lot of food for hot weather. Victoria Steaks near Ali Pali. It's quite good for Sunday roast. Are you ever over this way, Photon? You know, Gloucestershire, near or nearby, Bristol, that kind of stuff. God, look at this. Down to 250 ped. You lived in the Duke of York. Huh? Not really. You used to have a client in Bristol, but not anymore. Okay. Well, if you ever are coming over this way, just give me a shout, because we could probably get some scran at the Ox or something. Be nice. I don't even need I just need a decent Hoff, you know, 3, 4, 5k would tide me over for a bit more migration, but we're getting absolutely nothing. As usual. You know, it's just getting beyond a joke. At this point, it's beyond a joke. North of Hyde Park. That's like, oh. The Heath. The Heath. What's it called? Maida Vale's a bit further south, isn't it? Can't remember the full name of the Heath now. Zergling33, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, okay. Hampstead Heath, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Because do you know what happens? I get it mixed up in my head and I start thinking Hemel Hempstead. For some reason. Which is obviously nearer Watford, right? Yeah, I just get it mixed up in my head. Yeah, I used to live in, well, near, well, where was it? Is it gold as green? I think it was gold as green. Near Southgate, basically. Marylebone. Oh, here we go. Seriously. You have to keep an eye on that one now. Yeah, when was the last time I was in... Oh, I was in London... last winter, I think. Or just, like, September-ish, October-ish, somewhere around there, I think it was. For work. No, it's... Wait. I'm getting mixed up. It's been so long since I moved away from there. Hang on. Let me figure it out. I've lived in a couple of different places around North London. New Southgate, by the way, not just Southgate. New Southgate. Come on, where's the Hoff? Seriously, where's the kind of 500 pedder? What's going on? Right, where was it? Not quite wood green. Yeah, because right, that's what was throwing me. No, it wasn't the Golders Green area. It was, you got Arno's Grove, Wood Green. Where was it? Palmer's Green. That's the one. Palmer's Green. Yeah, I used to live in Palmer's Green for a bit. Yeah. But that was an awful long time ago. I mean, that was before... Do you remember when we kind of met up and we went to Shanghai Blues and stuff? Like, it was way before that, even, that I lived there. Way before. Yeah, that was a great place, wasn't it? That was some good eating, that. Yeah, I know. I remember you saying. So sad. It was just such an awesome... you know, you wouldn't think of it, right? It's like, wait, it's Chinese restaurant, but there's a blues bar kind of thing going on as well. And you just wouldn't think of that a bit as being a thing. But it was just really nice. And the food was epic. The food was absolutely epic. Okay, Icewind, thank you for stopping by. And once again, thank you for the resub. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Also, Icewind, before you go, watch out for the Dune stream later on. Hopefully later on. Come by and check it out. Hey, Virtual Kai, how you doing? Hey, Tsunade, what's up? Killed me. The loot is awful, Lucky Luke. The loot is awful. Absolutely awful. And, you know, there's no unlimited items dropping, is there? So, what's the point? What is the point? It's pointless. Where's the weapons? Where's the weapons? Yeah, I don't hold armor in the same regard as weapons. They're just not in the same league. Tsunade, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Thank you so much for the raid. How's your migration going? Probably the same as everyone else's. Terrible, right? Yeah, it's awful. It's awful. Well, yeah, but you've already got like full Spina. What do you need Mod Shadow for? And you're also going for perfected Hyperion. Rather than Mod Shadow, you might as well go for the IFN Spec Ops instead, because that is more like Mod Shadow. And you actually end up with it, rather than there being some random chance that you'll get it, but actually you never get it. So why not grind Spec Ops instead? Mod Shadow is, like, trying to go for Mod Shadow is kind of pointless in my opinion. Spec Ops is better. You know, at least with the Spec Ops, you're guaranteed to get something out of it at the end, right? I'm not saying Mod Shadow isn't a good unlimited item in the loot. But where are the weapons? Where are they? You know, the whole point of migration for a lot of people at the moment is going for, like, previously, the Omegaton C80s and C120s, and previous to that, the Marba BGH and the Camo Arms BGH. Where is it? We're not seeing it. Sorry. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, that's what I mean is weapons. You know, they could drop armor like it's nobody's business, right? They could drop it like candy and it wouldn't overall really matter to the overall economy. Yeah, a bunch of people probably tanking armor value, but from MA's perspective, it has little effect. In fact, they get more out of it because more people are absorbing more damage. It's the weapons that they have a problem with dropping. Yeah, it would affect player markup economy. Yeah. Yeah, but still no weapons. Still no weapons. Right, when this pill is up, I'm going up to Aris. Yeah, but that's what seems to be happening is that everyone's taking a significant loss to pay for one or two people's 5-digit hoffs. So we're gonna dip and go to Aris and do what we can up there for our dailies. How long have we been at this? 2 hours. I'm not saying drop it all, but we haven't had any weapons drop yet. Yeah, I'm going up in about 6 minutes. Because this is pointless. No, we're paying for the next ones, Sub-Zero. That's what's going on, right? We're paying for the next ones. Yeah, so I think at this stage, I'm going to take a pause on migration until I start seeing some unlimited weapons drop. Yet another frigging crit. I did Vault Forge Prime yesterday. I got crit so many times in there. It wasn't funny. And it was just sus. Right? I've never been crit that much in there. Never. All of them. Everything was critting me. Everything. Yeah, but I'm getting loads of crits again today, and it's like, you know, when does it end? Normally it doesn't go on like this. You just loot that now? I got one of those off of Mulman... No, Mulak Clan Warlord Elite. Limdon, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. No, I'm saying you need to use one of those before going into Vault Forge Prime. Well, I mean, I need to get some what is it? What's the ammo? Light Mind Essence. So I've got to find Light Mind Essence now. That isn't that easy, is it? These days? They're new. I might extend on these a little bit longer if they're going to give globals every mob. I don't know. Well, that didn't. Can this... Seriously? Still stuck? Still stuck. Still stuck. Ah, there he goes. Had to leverage him off the other one. Diluted sweat plus force nexus is it's not as well. I guess there must be some on auction, right? Yeah. What's your in-game Sub-Zero? Over circumcised. That's a name. Welcome to the chat. Okay. Oh, we're out of ammo. Oh, fuck off. He took the whole top. Sub-Zero the killer. Right, hang on. Let me... Bear with me. There we go. C'est là. You're welcome. Okay. Oh, of course, we run out of buff now. A lot has changed, a lot has not. Right. Has a lot changed? In 3 years, Well, we got the new UI update. There's more codex unlocked, so more mobs. Yeah, see, I don't know if I want to stop right now. We could miss a wave of loot here. I'm not sure. Not sure. Loot 2.0 was before 3 years. Yeah. You spent 6 months on Granny's mothership grinding engineering. I see. Yeah, you got Howling Mine, you've got Aris, whole new planetoid. We've got the map update. We can zoom into the map super tight now. So that's something. We can zoom much further out from our characters now. You know, we got another, like, 2 levels of zoom out. No. No, Balud. Sorry, Baloo DK. Sorry. No. No news. 0. More run speed. The run speed effects have been tweaked. So if you have lower agility, you're going to see a speed increase. If you have higher agility, it's not really going to be much different. However, the animation looks different as well. The run animation has been changed. Possibly to support rigging from Unreal Engine. Possibly. You know, the skeleton rigging could have been imported from Unreal Engine. I don't know. Space is smaller. Did they really change the size of space? They made vehicles faster, didn't they? First fellow countryman you've seen streaming this. Really? You've missed Miss Watson, Sir Bear. Who else from the UK streams? Hi, Chai. Oh, yeah, Bonnie. Cat. Yeah. Who else? Is there anyone else? Anyway, there's quite a few of us. $20 to fly to another planet. It's less now. It's less. It's probably, I don't know, is it about half that now? Hello, Chai. Oh, for goodness sake, the pet. The pet. What are you doing? Okay. A lot of globals. This is better loot now. So, yeah, they cost... They cost about 8. Well, hang on. Let me double check. It's 18,720 HP. 18,720. They cost. Wait a minute. I thought these were 80 ped to kill. They're not. They're only 46. Huh? Oh, okay. I thought there were 80. Whoops. Yeah, 50 ped. Okay. Well, these are too noob, really. Too noob for my tastes. But I'm still losing a lot of ped, so it doesn't matter either way, does it? So yeah, a lot of the globals are cost to kill, right? Well, thank you for the heals, Chai. Is that what you came over for? Oh, trade after this kill. Wait, did I miss what Chai said? Used to spend a lot on mining and got just trash. Oh, yeah. Can make Cyrene to Cali in about 8 minutes if you hit the closest border entry. Yeah. I don't know why I got in my head that these were 80 ped. I don't know why. Yeah, but, you know, the fact remains is we started out today with over 1,000 ped, and now we've got about, what, 600 in play? Yeah. Yeah, so we've already lost 400 ped, more than really, because I've got to repair the gun again. Just shocking loot, shocking. But yeah, I wanted to keep going a bit because they were globaling a bit more often. Yeah, see, we need to keep going. Oh, I need to put that away a minute. What's Chai? What's Chai come over for? Oh, thank you very much, sir. Right, 25. Let me hang on. 423. 423. So that's. I need double the amount. Is that? Hang on. What's the market rate on it? Oh, 110. So 25. Over circumcised. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Hilarious name. 25, 250, so 2750, 28 paired. So I need 40, 50, 56 of these, I think. There we go. Perfect. Thank you very much, Chai. Appreciate you. We can use the trauma, the electrocution chip now. Triple X Render, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Thank you, Chai. Thank you so much for coming out to meet us. Let me hot map the chip now. Let's chuck it on my arsenistic slot. Let's try it out. There it is. Yeah, that decreased healing only happens for like a very short time. Six seconds. Yeah, I don't have an arsenistic at the moment. It'd be kind of fun if the mob had an electric effect for the entire duration of while it's going. You know, because you often see the fire going on for quite a while, but it seems the electric one doesn't stick. Bit of extra DPS though. It looks like a skull with sorry, it's hiding behind the thing. It looks like a skull with shock signs around it. Nice. Yeah, so it we I think it'd be much cooler if it had like the electric waving all over the mob for the entire duration of it. I think after the next mob, I'm gonna have to repair the gun. You wouldn't mind an unlimited... Well, I wouldn't mind an unlimited one now that I know that it's an effect on the mob rather than me. It wasn't clear. It does not, you know, it does not say of the target or anything like that. So you just don't know, do you, with these things? Finally! Finally, we hit a 500 peta. Finally. Right, I need to sell the stuff here. Need to repair the gun. Wow, it finally happened. Massive ped's gone in repairing again. Thank you, Crazy Lion. Had to switch from the Cyrillic there. That should do me some justice. Well, it allowed me to repair my gear at least. Wow, it takes a lot. It takes a lot of mind essence. I mean, I've only got, I think, 2 or 3 more shots with this thing, and we're done. And that was 25 ped. 2 more shots left. Wow. Let me try and work this out a minute. So this is the Electrocution Chip 6, and it uses 24,500 light mind essence. Where is it? Double crit. Double crit. 24,500. Nope, this one. Okay. Is that basically 2.5 ped? Is it? 2 ped 45. Is that what you're saying? Another global. Right. We've got another neurostim A. Let's pop that. Yeah. Yeah, okay, got it. So 2 ped 45 in ammo alone. What does it work out? Have they been put on with the wiki yet? Do we know what the DPP is? I need to monitor how much. 69.96. 69.96 down to 69.51. So that's 45 peck, right? That's 45 peck, yeah? So it's 2 ped 90 per shot. Right, we're out of the light mind essence now. Ooh, that's a lot of decay. 45 peck a hit. That's not something you want to use for hunting. I don't think. Not many uses at all. If you had an unlimited one, Photon, I'd agree with you. But limited? Nah. Nah. How much does the limited arsenistic chips decay? It does seem that way, doesn't it? It's a PvP thing. Yeah, but a typical arsenistic chip, I think, decays a fair amount as well. Hey, Yordle, how you doing? Yeah, I don't have either of those things, Photon. What, just arms? Or have you got more of the set? Yeah, I had a B implant, but it didn't last very long. They can Sub-Zero, yeah. Only certain ones. Mainly attack chips, I think it is. All pieces, full set, extra helmet, extra arms, and adjusted harness. Can you just DM me what you expect for A, the whole lot, and B, I guess, a lot of the base pieces, like per piece? Yeah, I think if I had an unlimited one of those chips, and I could probably get hold of you know, somehow get a mod implant or something. The problem is the P30s aren't that readily available, are they? So there's a bit of a markup on those. Super, if you wanted to, if it was easier, just DM me on Discord, I guess. A vacuum flux. I don't know. Oh, they're inside each other. Great. And not in a good way. Okay. Bear with me a moment. Sorry about that. Just needed to check something a minute. Come on. No, it's not the right loot. If you have just joined us, again, we've had a couple of raids, so again, thank you to those that have raided. So that's Mary and Tsunade. If you haven't already bought your tickets for today's giveaway, exclamation mark ticket in the chat for your chance to win a starter refill pack large. You'll need 10 Aki bits, but that's easily done. If you don't have any at all, just a quick follow will sort that out. Or just watch the stream for a bit. I will need a full in-game name to be able to redeem it for you, so make sure you have an account. If you do not have an account and a full in-game name for me, I will have to re-roll the giveaway. Another global. So it's looking a little bit better at the moment still. Definitely better than it was. Here we go. Right. So, we can keep going. We have one more. We have one more. There's a lot of people wanting these Hyperion blueprints. Good for me. It's taking ages for them to sell, though. I did put 7 days on. That's my fault. What is CET compared to whatchamacallit? Entropia time. Another global, 79 ped. Are you doing the refill draw at the end of the stream? Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much to the end of the stream, yeah. Oh, damn it. There we go. Eve, Dragos with the 963 peda, grats. Is Dragos lurking? Not today. Of course we get crit. If I win, please write to me. Oh dear. Okay. Sorry, bear with me. Juggling chats here. Eomon strikes again, absolutely. Wow, he was on me quick. He wanted a piece of Entropia's ass. Another global. Thank you. Hey Django, how you doing? Baloo, thank you for stopping by. Have some good scran. There's a team of people on them old threads again. Oh, hang on. Yes, scran is a northern colloquialism for food. Fair enough. I mean, you know, a lot of people do it, myself included, so it's hard to keep up the progress when the loots take the dives, right? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, see you later. Come on, loot. Where are the weapons? Got to keep those globals coming. Don't forget to enter the giveaway, folks. Oh, sorry. Crazy Lion redeemed a raffle time. I missed that completely. Sorry about that. Exclamation mark join in the chat right now for your chance to win more Aki bits. I still haven't gone to NI to pick up those incision plates. I do need to go over there. I need to do another run in the Basilica as well. Get some more serpent heads. Have you tried the lower instances? Yes, I did the Myrinium one. Is that the lowest one, the Myrinian one, or is there one lower than that? Oh, the Gorgon is a bit tougher than the standard Gorgon in there. It's a bit tougher, that one. It's got a lot more HP and a lot more regen, it seems. So you end up spending a lot more on the kill. They do. It's not guaranteed though, right? It's not guaranteed. So I really don't recommend the Gorgon if you're trying to farm serpent heads, personally. I don't recommend. That's the Steropes. The Steropes instance, isn't it? With the Gorgon. The first Gorgon dropped none. The rest dropped a couple each. Yeah. I just don't find it worth doing that. If you've got a team of people in that one, it's fine because you can get the Gorgon spawning like so quick. And then teaming the Gorgon takes a lot less time. But then the rewards are getting split across multiple people, so... It's kind of a tough one, that. I know Image seems to be camping that particular instance a lot. But Image has got the DPS to beat that regen a lot easier than, you know, most of us, so... Send me a PM on Twitch so I can... Well, if you win, I'll send you a DM on Twitch. So look out for it. And no codex on the skeletons. Oof. Oof. Those skeletons are rough, man. They're rough. I think they do burn damage. But they are rough. Like the bosses, savage. Absolute savages. The Gorgon's a piece of piss compared to those things. Another global. Thank you, Render. Yeah, this is the last of my newest MAs. So I'm down to candy canes after this, which is less good. Another old Fred there. The C80s do drop. What, the limited ones? I'm not seeing any unlimited ones. Got here. Can I... Wait, what's the... Which way round do you do it? Is it candy cane first or the other one first? This one and then this one, right? Yeah, that worked. Yeah, I'm not seeing any in the rare loot. Yeah, no more new discoveries. Yeah, the L. Well, I haven't seen any 120Ls. Nothing there. Messi's lurking. Come on. Sorry, I'm a new player. 77 Pedder? Sorry, I'm a new player. I have a doubt. How do you cure and shoot at the same time? Yeah, Daiso is replying to you there. We have restoration chips. So we've got the restoration adjusted here, which you get via the Mission Galactica mission. So it does heal over time. So like I'll pop it now. So press 5, and then I switch back, and that's what that that noise is in this animation. So that's the resto chip. And then we've got rings. We've got rings that give us lifesteal. So we've got the Christmas 22 with 2% lifesteal. And then we've got the Summer 2020 with 8% lifesteal, which gives us a grand total of 10% lifesteal. So I'm getting heals for every shot I do that actually lands damage. Obviously, if you get misses, you get no heal. So that's something to bear in mind. 10% is the max, apart from if you've got a mod resto, which gives you an action of 1% lifesteal. That then goes over and above the 10% limit because it's a different category of lifesteal. And then another global. It's definitely feeling a bit better now. Definitely feeling a bit better. If the peds are going okay, then I feel like I want to continue, right? And then you've got the Tesla pod, which is actually adding 50% more heal to all my heals. But unfortunately, the pet also then attacks me. It attacks me for 20% of my health every 10 or 20 seconds, so I always forget. Every 10 seconds. And air. I forget how those work. Is anyone linked to them? I think they just increase your reload speed when you use them. The ears. Or were you thinking of the hearts? The hearts are a bit different. Yeah, the hearts are like crazy. It heals for 150% of the heal interval for 5 seconds. But there's no upfront heal with it, which makes it weird. Makes it really weird to use. Different buffs for all 3 ears, is it? I thought they were all reload. Okay. I haven't seen a link to all of them, to be honest. I've only ever seen the Mark 1, and I can't even remember what the buff is on that. I think it was a reload buff, but I'm not sure. No worries, Virtual. So if you're Virtual Kai, is there an actual? Sorry, I was bringing the dad joke energy to the chat. We're a third away through Circuit Taker. It's epic. Not sure he's come to the right place. Oh. Oh, quite tired. Sorry about that. Hey, Ton. How you doing? Yeah. I'm very fortunate. I have someone who doesn't let me do it. Because I don't do it right, apparently. I don't do it the proper one, she says. Have we called off now? But I do the washing up. I'm quite particular about washing the dishes, so she gets some of her own medicine there, because she doesn't do it the proper one. It works. It just works. Yeah, I think we'll have to keep an eye on this. It feels like it's cooling off now. Yeah. Yeah, it's not feeling so good right now. Got me again. Okay, one more, I think. I think we're done. I think we're done. We're not really getting anything out of them now. We got Aris dailies to get on with. We've given it a good shot with the migration again, but there's still, as far as I can see, still nothing really dropping, so no. Still nothing dropping. So I guess we just try again tomorrow, really. Well, we're trying again tomorrow, so it better be. It better be. I'll try and get on earlier tomorrow. But it does mean I need to... got another global. Got another global. One more. We can't end on a global, can we? I love the ML35. I think really I should perhaps snag an ML65 if one comes up again. I can't remember if the range on the 65 is similar to the 435 though. Another old Fred. Yeah, I think we're out. I think we're done. No, hang on. Let's get back up to Aris. Back up to Aris, sort out some Aris dailies, and then we'll run the giveaway, I think. What time is it now? Yeah, I'm not going to have a great deal, much time, to be honest. I won't be able to do all the dailies before we have to wrap it up. Make sure you've bought your tickets for today's giveaway. I think Bear's having problems getting started today. Oh no, he's up and running now. What on earth? Okay. Yeah, I think we'll raid the Bear in a bit. Okay. What's our first mission? I can't tell because I'm not on Eris. Right. Come on. Load. Load. Okay, let's get this back up. Right. Faint Fieroids. Okay. Okay. Right, we've got another thing on the go for that, because not only have we got the faint Fieroids to get, but we also have to find some Titanite. So how are we looking at the Titanite here? Track. We're not doing very well finding the Titanite, to be honest. But we need to head down for the faint Fieroids and get those. Now, it normally can find some Titanite along this route somewhere. The problem is all the Listerium on the way. That's the problem. Awful, awful Listerium all the time. There you go. Modest list straight away. Not what we wanted. Okay. Oh, goodness sake. I'm on the wrong category again. There we go. Stupid list. So, we'll just run our way down to the faint Fieroids. Drop a few probes on the way. We should hopefully find some Titanite, but we'll see. Okay, on we go. I did drop another one further down here, so we won't do that again. Let's drop here. Nothing. We haven't got far to go before we hit the Fieroids. This L30 is getting a bit low, though. This Aris sure feels like indoor mining to me. I don't know. Feels weird. Poor list. That's not what we're after, is it? Poor list. At least it'll be quick. Average list. I want Titanite, not list. What are you playing at? Okay, this is another list here. What's this one? Average. It's a bit bigger. We'll get prepared to draw the giveaway for today's stream. Exclamation mark ticket in the chat if you haven't already entered today's giveaway for a large starter refill pack worth 20 USD, 200 PED, sponsored by Mindark. I will need a full in-game name. If you don't have an account and are not going to create one and give me a full in-game name upon winning it, then I will have to re-roll the giveaway. Make sure you get your entries in now because we're going to be rolling the giveaway soon. Get those tickets in. And good luck, everyone. Modest Cinnabar. Look at that. That's a kick in the teeth right there. When we were after Cinnabar, it wouldn't give it. Now we're after Titanite. It's giving Cinnabar. Iron. Iron. Okay. We're nearly at the faint Fieroids. They're just over here. Mark up on wins. Okay. Next drop. Please, Titanite. Please. How much is 650 Titanite? That's 65 PED, right? Modest list again. Modest list. Right. Let's get this giveaway run, shall we? Because we're nearly at the faint Fieroids. And then we'll get prepared to raid over to Sutbear. Right. Let's take a look at the giveaway. Make sure you've bought your tickets. I'm going to close the giveaway any second now. Snag those tickets. Okay. No one else? All right, fair enough. We have 47 entrants, 47 tickets, because it's one per. The giveaway is now closed. And today's winner of the large refill pack is Lasse Camden. Lasse Camden. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Congrats to Lasse Camden. You are today's winner. Damn. Congrats to Lasse Camden. I need a full in-game name for you, please. Full in-game name. Giveaway winners. Okay. Oops. Let's get rid of that one. What's the date today? Today, please. Thank you. Say Camden. That should be. Can you? Should be yes. This should be no. Full in-game name, please. Where are we at? Oh, Lasse Claz Camden. Is that fully spelt correctly? 3 Zs. Is that right? Because if it's not right, you'll end up with nothing. That is correct. Average list. Not what we're after. Not what we're after. Okay. So, am I saying it right? Is it Lasse or is it just Lass? There's the Titanite. We found Titanite. It's not enough, but we found Titanite. Let me close the giveaway then because you are... Oh, sorry, complete it. You are today's winner. Thank you very much to everyone for entering. GZs to Lasse. That's going to be it for today's stream. We're going to get a raid on over to Monsignor Bear. I don't know. It's difficult to tell, right, with different dialects, different languages. First time is the closest one, my last name. First time, Lasse. Is English though, Camden, yeah. Lasse Camden. Okay. Right. I want to say a big thank you to everyone that's watched the stream today. Massive shout out to Icewind for the sub once again. Tier 1 sub for 4 months. Also a big thank you to Mary for the raid. And also Tsunade for his raid. Thank you so much to you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the follows. We've got Captain Fail, Sunrise, Zergling, Limden, Over Circumcised. That's gonna make me chuckle every time. Triple X Render, and Kane84. All thank you for the follows. Very much appreciated. We're gonna raid the bear now. Get ready with your raid spam when we hit. That's going to be it from me, folks. Bye-bye for now.